How does an enzyme react with a substrate? Remember that enzymes are protein molecules that either break things down or join things together. Now, enzymes will specifically react with something called the substrate. The location where the substrate and enzyme meet is going to be known as the active site. Whenever that enzyme and substrate make contact, they're going to form something called the enzyme-substrate complex. When that enzyme and substrate meet, they're going to interact in some way where the substrate is either going to be broken down or it's going to be joined together. After the enzyme reacts with the substrate, that substrate is going to become something known as the product. I know there's a lot of words here, but let me show you what I mean. This makes it easier to understand. So here's our enzyme. Remember that enzymes are proteins that have a specific structure that will determine its function. Here are two substrates. So this specific enzyme is going to join the substrates together. Notice how the two substrates are going to look a little bit like the active site. That's because the active site is the location where the substrates and the enzyme are going to meet. When the enzyme binds with the substrate, it forms that enzyme-substrate complex. And you can see in this diagram that the enzyme is going to bind both of these substrates together to form the product. Now, important thing to remember here is that the enzyme is unchanged in this reaction, which is because this reaction can occur thousands to millions to billions of times, because enzymes are reusable.